Hello and welcome back to Dusk of the Gods. When we last left off, we were talking to even more people. I swear to you, eventually we are going to start with combat and stuff. Greetings, asked a friend. Who are you? Greetings, friend. May I ask you thy name? Of course, then, here we are. I am Hirst. It is I, among with the other yeomen named Mist, that serve Odin in his mead as he dines with his chosen champions. The champions? Even now, they are about Asgard, fighting one another in preparation for Ragnarok. Soon they shall return in order to feast upon the flesh of Sadamir and drink Lareth's mead. Lareth? Lareth is a magical goat that supplies precious mead that Odin and his warriors thrive upon. A better brew one cannot find. Tell me about Sharamir. Forgive me, I forgot thou hast not been here long. Sharamir is the regenerating boar that Endahir cooks in his magical stewing pot, Undamir. Regenerating? At the beginning of each day, from its meat-picked bones, Sharamir is born anew. Then as feasting time draws near, the beast is slain once more. Wow, that's a terrible life to lead. Bye. I mean, you know, at least we're certainly reusing and, you know, recycling and all that, but at the same time, man, look at the world from that boar's perspective. Yep, and if you're in front of a window or peeking in the general direction, you can actually see through it, which is a nice touch. I think that's everything in the Great Hall. But yes, let's venture around, head north. Name. Greetings, friend. May I ask you thy name? Friend? The only friend I have is the weapon of war I now hold. Unhairy or not, I think that was no match for Olaf Frostborn. What does Odin see in thee? What say thee? Shall we cross swords? See who is better? What have we to lose? Certainly not our lives. We are already dead. Oh, forgive me, thou hast a reputation thou could lose. Well. Now we get into combat, which, as you can see, yeah, it's a little clunky. As we're beating him with our bare hands. If we had a weapon, we'd certainly be doing a lot better. Ow. Yeah, we're doing onesie-twosies. Damage 1, damage 2s, 14. Ow. Continue to smack him with our bare hands. I assure you, when we actually get weapons, this will be a lot more entertaining. Well, at least a lot faster. Roll 12, damage 0. See how well this goes. Uh-oh. As you can see, yeah, we're down to our last few hit points. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to best him, the fact that he's got a weapon and we don't. So, we're going to avoid that guy for just a little bit. And maybe try to get kitted out a little bit. Let's see, this is the upper wall. I'll be back for you later. Let's see what's in here. Oh. An apple of vigor. Oh, we actually have multiple of them. 2 of them. Not bad. That'll cure hit points, which is, obviously useful. The Rainbow Bridge, so you must be Heimdall. We'll talk to you later. Think we follow along the edges here. We should get to a few witches. Sildura, my sisters and I were hoping that would come to us. I am Noah's Skuld, the fate of the future. I wish to aid thee in thy quest. I know something that you must do to fill thy charge. What must I do? I thank thee, Skuld, and I am in thy debt. Tell me what it is I must do. Thou must speak hastily, for thanks that I cannot tell thee exactly what thou must do. I can only mention that thee, something that will become, something in the future. Okay, thanks for thy help. Whether great or small, should it be shunned. Odin has chosen well. Thou art wise, Sildura. I must now tell thee what I foresee. Heimdall is just blown upon the horn of fate, Glandir. The day of battle has come. Loki's minions and the armies of evil shall make its way to Vingard Plain. Upon his steam, Heimdall joins with the force of Asgard. He confers with Odin. The battle is joined and the battle is fierce. I see Loki making haste to Heimdall's place in the field. The two join. Loki's face transforms into a horrible visage. Sharpened horns sprout from his misshapen skull. As Loki charges, Heimdall swings his sword Hofdul. Alas, Heimdall's victory is short-lived. Loki's head is shorn from his body and flies into Heimdall's shining breastplate. The horns pierce both plate and heart. Heimdall falls to the ground, joining the evil one in eternal death. That is all I can see. I can help thee no more on Herior. I give thee my blessing. May thou fare well in thy quest. Oh, we better save Heimdall. Heimdall's cool. Unfortunately, this one is not being played by Idris Elba. And Herior, I am the Fate Urd. Alas, I do not have the words of wisdom to offer thee, but like my sisters, I hope to help thee. I wish to give thee a gift befitting a warrior. A gift? I'm honored, Urd. What is it thou wish to give me? A helm, a shield, and a battle axe. They might not be endowed with magical enchantments, but nonetheless they are well crafted. Take them, even if thou have better, and do with them what thou wilt. If it were in my power, I could help thee further, but alas, I cannot. Ah. So we have got a bearded axe, a shield, and a helmet. And we can see the helmet on our little icon. Greetings, Sildura. I am Varanti, fate to the present. And I hope to aid thee in thy quest. I know of things that may happen in the near present. Listen, and I will tell thee what I see. Thor's hammer once again is its hole. He ventures forth from this hall from Tyr, a long journey that it takes. I see a giant's home. It's Himdir's dwelling, and I see the ocean. Thor is rowing a boat out at sea, farther than any man has gone. Hymdir is at Thor's side. Together they catch many creatures of the sea. Thor casts Hymdir's line once more. The waters begin to stir and great waves begin to form. The clouds darken and this tremendous beast rises from the water. It is Jormungandr, the world serpent. Thor enlarges to a mighty height, grasping his hammer as lightning streaks from the sky. Once more does he strike the serpent, almost slaying it. He draws back Mjolnir for the killing blow. Alas, Hymdir's line can hold no longer. It snaps and Jormungandr is freed. Thor's hammer springs only air. That is all I can foretell. I can help thee no further, Sildur. I give thee that my blessing. May you fare well in your quest. So, not only do we have to fix Thor's hammer, but we're going to have to fix his fishing line. But first, yeah, you saw this coming. We are totally not going, letting this go without repercussion. Damage 15, much better. Running away, are you? And you can bash with your shield. Ha! And we've got a spear. Anything else on him? No? Serves you right trying to kill me. And succeeding. Don't worry. We're in Valhalla. So, his death is going to be short-lived. Well met, Sildur. I'm Odin. Many else like to call me Stoneskin. Like my friend Jorn Gorm, I am a guardian of Odin's mighty gate. Thou art free to come and go as thou please. Why do others sometimes call thee Stoneskin? A story of misfortune, it is. In my mortal life I had come upon an ale horn filled with, not with mead, but with the blood of dragons. I quaffed the fluid, and ugh, it was foul-tasting. Alas, my skin had turned to stone. By my sword I do not lie. Edge neither sword nor axes could bring me harm. Unfortunately, in the heat of battle, the stone did turn again to skin. How unfortunate. What happened after the stone skin magic gave way? Had I known my skin would return to mortal flesh, I would have been more careful. Unfortunately for me, my enemy decided to use my body as a sheath for his sword, after my skin had returned to normal. But a moment longer and I would have lived. That matters not now, my friend. I have been chosen by Odin and brought to Valhalla. I feast and fight not for greater than one could ask for. Can you tell me anything about dragons? No, of course not. There's very few, like, things you can type in aside from buy. Skinbanar is, like, the one thing. Hail, great Anhario. My name is Gorn, and I'm a guardian of Odin's mighty gate. It is an honor to cross words with thee. Perhaps in the end I will be given the chance to fight by thy side. Until then, I would be so bold to ask the small boon of thee? A boon? And what, fellow warrior, may I do for thee? It has been some time since I have fallen in battle. I have no family, save for a son whose name is Ragnar the Storm, Razor. Like I once was, he had become a ship captain and a warrior. If thou should meet him, could thou travel, while thou travel among men, could thou give him a father's blessing? Let him know that I wait his coming, so that as father and son we may fight in the great battle. If thou can ask him about his father, so find Ragnar, say father, he shall believe thee, for I have told him many stories when he was a youngling. He shall know thee as a warrior of Odin. Oh, okay. Not going to add on to that, that's fine. And let's do some inventory management. Now, if I recall right, no. I mean, you can throw weapons. As you can see right there, there's a throw command. I was just wondering if you could throw them out of your inventory, but no, you gotta put them in your hands first. That makes sense. Anything else along the edge of Valhalla? I don't think so. I think I'm just wasting everyone's time at this point. But it does look like we are getting close to being able to leave the land of the dead. We have a helmet, we've got a shield, we've got an axe, got a spear. We ain't doing so bad. Yeah, I think I'm just taking a very long trip around Valhalla for no real reason, but it can be fun. So, yeah, one thing I always found interesting about this game as a kid was it was one of the first games that was truly and completely free roaming. You can talk to pretty much everybody. You can slay anyone that you come across, and you can do whatever the heck you want. And after playing games like Dragon Warrior or even Final Fantasy, which as a role-playing game, it offered some free movement, but for the most part, you were railroaded into the storyline. Dusk of the Gods was my first real exposure to free-form Western RPGs. I mean, even by this time, I may not have played them, but my brother certainly played the Gold Box TSR games. And while those are definitely Western RPGs, they're based off of Dungeons and Dragons and the like, they're also... You go from one town to the other. It might seem like you have a lot of free choice, but you're definitely situated within one area. Okay, well, I guess there really is nothing going on out here. See, I got the apples from that building, I believe. And that's just a horse, so... Well met, warrior of Odin. I am Heimdall, lord of Asgard, and enemy of both giants and the mischief maker Loki. If thou wish, thou can call me Guntali. Why art thou known as Guntali, Kani? It is a second name given unto me because of my teeth, plated in shining gold. It means golden tooth. Oh. Wards? I was given the charge of guarding this wondrous pathway of light. The Bifrost Bridge. It is a gate between the celestial city of Asgard and the realm of man, Midgard. Oh, okay. Tell me about the pathway. Bifrost is the only route that one can traverse from here to the realms of man. Thou are free to use it as thou wish. Nice. Why were you given the charge of guarding the Bifrost Bridge? It is, in honest words, the task was not so much given to me. When Odin wisely decided that Asgard should have a sentinel, I gladly accepted the responsibility. Oh, okay. Thou wish to be the guardian sentinel of Asgard? I am a warrior of great battle skill, and my hearing is very keen. Even now I can hear the grass growing beneath thy feet. Who can be trusted other than an Aesir? No other desires this charge. With my magic sword Hufond and my helm Oigskamir, so do I guard this magnificent rainbow bridge, anxiously awaiting the final battle, Ragnarok. Oh, tell me about your helmet. The helmet's Osminir. Tell me about it. It was crafted many ages ago by the smith Starkus Volund. We know about him. Fetches of fear it can part upon anyone who confront me. There is none other like it, except for the helm Hildegrim. Ooh. Well, let's ask about Dugaski. What do you know about Dugaski? Much skill does the smith possess, which he has created many items to please the gods. Even now, he should be forging me a new breastplate. Ah, that would be probably useful. Tell me about the other helm, Hildegrim. Hildegrim, a foul name for one's helm. What dost thou know of it? Like Orskmir, it has the power to instill fear upon those who gaze upon it, though its magic is not nearly as great as that possessed by my helmet. Hildegrim is the prized treasure of the hideous troll twins Hilde and Grim. In Yontium, deep within a mountainous valley, do they dwell. The helmet lies in their treasure trove. Well, tell me about Loki. What can you tell me of Loki? A knave he is, and most corrupt and deceitful. I believe malice from Asgard runs deep within his vein. He despises none greater than I, Odin, as a fool to ignore many of Loki's misdoings. He despises you? More than any other Aesir? Loki feels that guarding the Bifrost by one of the Aesir is absurd. In his eyes, I should be enjoying the more pleasurable aspects of being a god. Well, I can kinda understand that. Perhaps Loki scorns what I do because he knows that I will not fail to warn the forces of Asgard for the coming of Ragnarok. Before the battle, it will be I who blow upon the trump of doom. Trump? What does that speak of a horn? The horn of fate, Gallia, is the note that resounding through the universe to warn all that Ragnarok has come. A great battle it shall be. Its fate's will. I shall take Loki's head upon that final day. Wow, we can talk to you about a lot of things. I think we're going to call this a video for now, and when we come back, we're going to talk to more with Heimdall. And then probably go finally to Midgar. 1 second.